Hi, my name is Sean Kitt. I'm a superintendent with PCL on the JW Marriott Hotel and the Legends Residences project. We started this project with excavation and piling in 2014. Our tower crane went up in November of 2015, and here we are in August 2018 taking it down. This represents a significant milestone for our project, moving from concrete and structure and building envelope onto finishes and getting this building turned over. Come on inside and I'll show you how we made it happen. So a very difficult and challenging part of this crane dismantle is that our building is nearly 200 meters tall, and the tower crane was actually erected and climbed inside the building. So a crane from the street couldn't dismantle it. So we had to first start, because of that challenge, with erecting 2 derrick cranes on the roof that would actually dismantle the tower crane, a 35-ton derrick crane that would do the dismantle of the tower crane, and a 6-ton derrick that would dismantle the derrick crane itself. So the next step, once we had our derrick cranes installed, which took about a week, we needed to climb the crane down to position so that it's low enough for the derrick crane to reach it. Another really important step was installing these guy wire cables from the level 55 slab all the way to the ground level to ensure that the loads that we dropped down over the side wouldn't spin and run into the building. So all of our loads ran down that cable and tethered to it with a sling so that we could keep them in control while going down the building. So the very next step is starting to use the derrick crane, which was extremely weather sensitive. We couldn't run the derrick crane taking our tower crane parts down to the ground if it was more than 20 miles an hour wind. And if you've ever been up on top of a 200-meter building, it's always 20 miles per hour. So the very first step was taking the counterweights out and lowering them to the ground. So the very next step in the dismantle after the counterweights were off was to lower the 45-meter jib. We hooked up to it and then we lowered it down the guy cables on the north side onto 104th Avenue. We then spun the crane around and were able to grab the hoist package off the back of the crane, lower it down to the street, and then come back and pick up the counter jib section of the tower crane, lower it down on the guy wire cables to 104th Avenue as well. Following the counter jib, we were able to pick up the apex with the derrick crane, followed by the cabin section and the rest of the mast sections. All in all, this crane dismantle took about 1.5 years of planning with ourselves, our engineers, and our trade partners. It went very successfully in the end, and I hope you enjoyed watching how we pulled it off.